Hey guys, what's going on? I know it's been a while since my last recording, but we are back with another episode of Dune. And today we are going to just start with taking over probably Minor Erg or... So we want to find how to get the Fremen relation going. So it looks like we want to be doing this one actually. So we will do that and that. Or can they... Okay, so... We'll do this one first. Because we do need to farm up some Fremen relations. And then we will do the pressure regressors one because probably next episode. So as we left off with last episode, we had just taken our first bit of territory, selected our rewards.
The conquest of Arrakis is disrupting the spice trade, and the CHOAM along with it. The houses minor are panicking, and therefore liable to sell their shares to the highest bidder. My lord, I would suggest buying them before it falls into your enemy's hands.
Sir?
Alright. So... Sorry. We had just taken our first bit of land, and we will be taking our next bit of land shortly.
On duty.
Get a ranger as
Waiting
well.
for your order.
We'll
Roger
send
that.
him to investigate that. Actually, we do have the counter to them, so...
Sir? Ready. Okay, let's go.
Oh damn, we got an Imperial Science Station. So worth now. Now for the Fremen, we're just gonna immediately get this underway. The moment we can afford a non-aggression pact, which we can't at the
Awaiting
moment.
orders.
On the move.
So,
We're focused.
Yes, sir?
alright. We do definitely want to get a third one going. And for this one, we are going to want that, and that.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, sir. At your service, sir. Sir? On the move. Ready.
That is a big ass desert.
Yes, sir? We are ready. We're moving.
We did want to reveal that immediate, so it's good that we did.
All
Now,
clear. On vector. Spice crew reporting. The spice must flow.
We've got a wind strength of 4 here, which is pretty gnarly.
Waiting for your order. Roger that. Sir? On vector.
Now, unfortunately, House Carino does start with this edge on the CHOAM shares, which is slightly bad, but
Yes,
we're
sir.
fine for now. Now we do definitely want to get that going. And then we'll put 2 research hubs down in this same village once we're done. But for now,
Yes,
we want
sir.
to definitely just
Focus
go
fire.
conquer another village. In particular this one because it has rare elements. Now we want to support that because getting some extra land standing will be nice. We do want to oppose that. And then we basically just want to support ourselves with only 20 there. Because... oh, nice. We want to be able to afford a non-aggression pact and water treaty. Now it looks like these guys get an extra militiaman, which is nice. So we'll get that. That will give us some extra Solari here. Then we'll buy 1 heavy militia for now, and we'll worry about getting the rest later. So over here we will definitely slot down a research hub immediately. We want to kill 8 militias apparently, which is very reasonable and doable.
Ready.
Ah, we finally discovered a siege that wasn't hostile. Now we will trade the 4 water, and we will put him into the CHOAM market. And then over here we also want one of those. And another research hub down. The more we're researching, the better in this game. last, we can finally get some CHOAM shares underway to rival House Carino. So we're definitely going to get that going. Just to get a little bit ahead of the ball game there.
Waiting for your order. Yes, sir?
There we go. Now we are also going to get that. And of course we have met one of House Carino's combine harvesters. Well, not House Carino, House Bernius, that's the word. Now, we do want an additional recruitment office here.
Awaiting command. Yes, sir.
My support.
Awaiting orders. Let's
So we'll
end
push
this.
into that village there. And then we're just going to sweep north, claim that village, and slowly but surely do our thing. Now, we do want to get that and that. And we do want to get that as well. Now for this one, we do want to put some support into that, and we do want to put some support into that. But otherwise we basically just want to put everything into this, because having a truce with the other factions would be nice.
Sir? On vector. On the move. Waiting for your order. Okay, let's go. Overall report.
Now for this one, pretty much just want to put down one of these things,
On duty.
and then
Atreides.
immediately progress to the next one. And now we do want extra one of those. We're burning some money thanks to the sandworm, but we'll be fine once we get some other stuff going. And we'll get one of those going as well, because otherwise we might be screwed.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Now, where's that spice? We do definitely just want to
Attack!
go through onto here. Nearly completed our get our free warden, which is always nice.
All clear.
We're honored to serve you. We'll go, sir.
And once again, we'll slap down another one of these and another one of these.
We salute you. We'll hold here. For Atreides.
Can't quite afford that one, but we should be fine. We've nearly progressed all the way through. What it looks like, if it weren't for these wholesale markets, we would kind of be a bit screwed at the moment, as we're barely making ends meet here. I'm not too eager to spend much, but well, I'll take an extra bit less cost on my military. Because that means I can actually afford upkeep. Now, to annex this village, we will need to save 106 authority,
Yes, sir.
which
Roger
we
that.
do not quite have at the moment.
Sir? On vector.
Now, we can't quite afford more CHOAM shares yet, but we are nearly able to.
My Duke.
Pretty much just going to be spending the entire time saving and waiting for this water treaty to tick up.
Spice crew reporting.
We might flip to greed mode. For now.
Caller on report.
And we lost the crawler.
Ready.
Ah well. Rip.
What do you need?
Awaiting command.
I'll send a guy to go investigate that illegal spice market. I knew I shouldn't have. That was the funniest part there. I was like, do we want to risk it? No. Really shouldn't have. Oh well.
At your service, sir.
Gain some spice stockage.
What's your order, sir? The spice must flow. Okay, let's go.
We'll go to safe mode.
At your command. On our way. It shall be done.
By the time our troops get up there, we should have the influence we need to save our economy from collapse.
Waiting for your order. On vector. Yes, sir. Okay. On vector. Okay, let's go.
Awaiting order.
Now then, it does look like we have gained a good chunk of influence. Unfortunately, we're not quite to House Carino's level. But luckily we do have one of those. And now, with our
Yes.
brand new
Okay. On the move.
thing. Oh. We've got to visit the 7 special
Listening.
regions.
Received.
Okay, so
On vector. Received.
in that case then I will be recalling. I'll be rejecting that one with everything else. God damn it. I can no longer afford my economy. Oh well.
All clear. Copy. On the move. Received. Okay. On the move. On vector. Copy. Okay. On vector. Okay. On the move.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Received. Copy. Okay. On the move. On watch. On the move. On the move. Received. On vector. Okay. Copy. Yes. Copy. Received. Copy. On the move. Copy. On vector.
We're going back to base production. Just so I can afford everything.
Awaiting order. Okay. Copy. Received. On vector.
Now, we do definitely want to go into that briefly.
Okay.
Once
Copy.
we get the chance.
On vector. Copy. Received. Okay. On vector. Received. All clear. Received. On vector. Received. On the move. On vector. Okay.
All the special regions were just within the Fremen lands.
On vector. Copy.
Like, wow.
Okay. On vector. On the move. Copy. On the move. Okay. Received. On vector. Okay. Copy.
How many more of them
On the move. On the move.
do I have to actually
On
find?
vector.
I can be a robot.
Okay. Received. On vector. Received. Copy.
We are currently barely stable in our economic
On vector.
management, which is
Copy.
a bit rough
Okay.
to admit,
Copy.
but I
On the
can't
move.
really help
Copy.
that considering we got hit with the
Copy.
100%
Received.
extra
Okay.
upkeep.
Copy. On vector. On the move. Copy. Received. On the move. On vector. Okay. On the move. Okay. Received.
Ooh, red sand.
On vector. Okay. Received. Okay. On vector. On vector. On the move. On vector. Received. On the move. Received. On vector. Copy. On the move. Okay. On vector. Copy. Received. Okay. On vector. Received. Okay. Received. On the move. Okay. On the move. Okay. On vector. Okay. On vector. Copy. Okay. On vector. Received. Received. On vector. Received.
Ah, fuck. Sandworm could
On
not have
vector.
timed it worse. I'm just
Okay.
gonna have to roll with it.
On the move. Copy. Received.
Oh, finally. Is there anything I can do to gain some coinage? Okay, there it is. I just need to actually send someone down to go get it. Actually, wait. I have enough to actually do stuff. Oh, I never thought I would see the day of that. Alright, Where was that? Is that one? No. It was all the way. I gotta send these guys down to here, apparently. There we go, we slowed the bleeding just a little bit. Just enough that once this guy touches down, we'll be good. I need that desperately. I do not care about anything else. Alright, and now I can re-slot down my recruitment officers.
My Duke. On our way.
Sir? Okay. On vector. On the move. Roger that.
We're
Also,
honored to
you to
serve
go
you.
collect that. And you to go
Taking
collect
position.
that.
What do you need? On our way. We're focused. Agreed.
Yeah, we definitely just need to invest in some of those so we can actually afford our ability to put up a fight.
Listening.
So I reckon we can nearly get the Water Sellers Union going, which we definitely need to. We're currently ahead of the game, but if we fail for even a second, we are pretty much gonna collapse from just economic pressure.
Yes, sir.
So we definitely need a third spice field. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we got a very unlucky spawn, with a lot of our spice fields being controlled by enemy nations.
Waiting for your order. Okay, let's go.
At your command. We'll do it for you, sir.
So basically we are going to take control of these two villages here. And pretty much just head down through that. Because we do definitely need more hegemony. And we're finally sitting pretty at 10% shares. These guys produce extra plascrete, so pretty much just want to slot in economic buildings. And do we want to refresh that? We shouldn't actually, probably. We honestly probably want to do that one. We just want to put our full vote weight behind everything. We can.
My Duke.
Now to annex this region, how much is that going to cost us? A lot. Okay, so that's a lot we can't afford at the moment. Put her into there. Definitely just gonna slot that in as well. Get some extra knowledge going. The more we've got, the better after all.
We're honored to serve you. It's our duty.
And then we're just going to launch a full-on attack over to here and choose Duncan Idaho because he is a absurdly powerful hero when you need him.
I'll serve in any way I can, my Duke.
So I have seen this man hold off entire attacks on his own with that ability of his, so... Now taken that. We're basically competing against Cascarino here, to be honest. We do still want an explorator, but we do also want to control ourselves a spice field, so yeah, so we do definitely just want to get a research hub for the extra Solari.
Sir? Roger that. On the move. Roger that.
I'll put him to work over here. Might as well map everything out that we can.
Ready. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Sir? Okay. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
The spice must flow.
With 3 of these guys, we should be fine. Oh, what does Riches of Arrakis do? Ah, yeah, right, we need to control special regions. Which right now is controlled by Fremen. A lot of Fremen. And we don't want to fight the Fremen, so... To be honest, we don't really have any particular special regions we can go after on the map, which is a bit rough to admit, but it just means we can't put full use of Riches of Arrakis, but we can put full use of the Water Sellers Union once we get it going. So we've managed to push that up a bit. Now we have researched that already, and we do want to probably nuke down House Carino a little bit. Or House Vernius. House Vernius works too.
We salute you.
Oh no, wait, hold on. We do not want to do that. We want to actually use our Arrakis agents.
What do you need?
It was like by clicking one, we've forced locked the other. Which is a bit rough on us, but ah well. What can you do? Because we do neighbor a few enemy region, a few other regions, so we might as well take the extra influence.
At your command. What do you need? On our way. It's the right move.
Waiting for your order. Okay. On the move.
I
On
shall
the
send
move.
them to investigate the isolated one.
My support is not free.
Now that one actually is a worthwhile deal with House Vernius, to be quite honest with you.
Make it worth my time.
So now we are making some trade agreement allowances and some research agreement allowances. We're going to wait for the price tag to fall as much as possible. Looks like we're starting to curve out a bit. And right around now. And another one. basically in this one, the strongest economy is going to win, so that's why we definitely need that going.
Make it
That
worth
one
my
isn't worth my time. And we win the Water Sellers Union. Very nice. No, we definitely want that one. And then we just want to keep buying some more shares because we want to actually outpace House Carino. Now, another thing we do want is the Eye of the Council. The more agents,
Ready.
the better after all.
Okay, let's go. On vector. Okay, let's go.
Oh, damn. Worms live here? It might actually be worth taking over. Just for the 25% spice production. Next thing we want to do is that. And we do also want that. we go. We'll spend another chunk of money. Right now it's just a race to who can get to 30%, so since we make 700, we really don't want that quest to be done, so we're just going to ignore it. Once again, we'll get back up to 20%. Now we definitely want to put an agent onto counterintelligence. We want to put our next couple actually onto counterintelligence. A tempting one, so we'll put 200, I think. We'll go 250, and then everything else into that, and just pray we get it. Oh well, we got one of them. There we go, another 20 shares down the drain and into my pocket. We're really starting to rack up those CHOAM shares now. That Water Sellers Union is really coming in clutch. Now's about the time when we want to start getting ourselves some extra things. Boink. Another chunk of shares. We should win via that shortly. Looks like the houses miner haven't really sold many shares. Oh no, they're starting to again. Oscarino's up to 20%. That'd be because House Vernius probably keeps buying shares now. I'm gonna wait for that price tag to fall a bit. And then boom, another one. As you can see, we're starting to get up there now. We're pretty secure in our lead. And then we're just going to do that again. pretty much just going to be spending the rest of the game at peace, for those wondering, so... as we have pretty much achieved all of our goals. Minus these guys showing up. Again. And as you can see, we are now 4% away from victory.
Vector. Okay, let's go.
Now we want to reject that as a definite, so we'll put 300 into rejection, put 30 into that, and 170 into that. Literally only the houses minor. Right. Once again, we're going to wait for the price to fall all the way, as much as possible, while we save up a crap ton of cash. And we'll also put an additional agent into the CHOAM market. And there we go, another chunk ripped out, and another chunk ripped out. We're now 2% from victory.
Make it worth my time.
Do not want to deal with you. However, we will take house gifts. And we'll take more house gifts. To get even more influence.
Yes, sir.
It is pretty boring when you get the CHOAM share one, I'm gonna be honest. There isn't much I can do about that one, guys. But we'll hopefully have a bit more of an interesting game.
How is Arrakis treating you?
That 6k would have actually probably been a very good deal. I should have maybe taken that one. Oh well. What can you do in the end? We've literally explored the entire map, so... and we are one purchase away from victory, so... we have done pretty good, I would say.
Waiting for your order.
It's just a matter of saving up the cash now.
Okay.
we go.
Our banner flies over all the villages in this territory. This is a great victory, my lord.
We win. Like I said. And that has been a 1 hour recording. Damn. We'll take the 10% authority production so we can capture villages faster for our next game. Of course they captured the bloody plane. So we need to get these guys up to a Fremen alliance. Now, for our next episode, we'll be moving in towards the Polar Sink, into Minor Erg, because we could capture that, but oh. Ooh, that's actually very good. There's no sandworms, we can sell manpower rather than... wow. Yeah, that one's a rough territory to take. So that's going to be similar to our volcanic range mission once we do inevitably get it. Where basically instead of spice we'll be selling fuel cells or manpower. So... but we do definitely want to be taking... probably want to take this one and then move on to this one. Actually, that one would be good, being able to get that. Okay, so we do definitely want to get the Space Guild branch, because what that does is it pretty much allows us to deploy Hawks and Krakens, which are very powerful ships. So, next episode, we shall truly rule the skies. As this episode, we have finished ruling the... I guess you could say we ruled the stock market today for this game, so... off we go. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.